Yo, what's going on, people? What's going on? Welcome back to the show. Salute to everybody that's here early. I appreciate that. Shout out to the moderators and the members. Appreciate it. We're going to talk about Meek Mill. I thought this would be a very interesting conversation, especially about men who impregnate women and then leave those women. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me, because you cause your own destruction. We can't feel sorry for males who date women, get them pregnant, and then leave them. What was the point of you getting with them in the first place? Was it just a situation where you were sleeping with her and you weren't protecting yourself? Because that's what it looks like. And we gonna get into it. Now, I had the tweet on my timeline. He deleted the tweet. I had actually retweeted it. I requoted it and I put it on my timeline, and I was going to show it, but he deleted it and I can't find it anywhere. But the tweet was basically saying that him and his now ex-girlfriend have decided to amicably break up, and they're going to co-parent the child together. Separate, but they're going to co-parent, together, so to speak. So there's no ill will. I just think that Meek just was never into her, and we're going to get into that. They've been friends for a long time. Well, I think that's what it was. They were a little bit too friendly, and he had to make it seem, I guess, like it was a relationship when it really was just a super friendly situation. Let's see who's here. Gemini Rising, Gun Streets, Mr. Everything, Angelo, Lena M, what's good? Josh, Illa Dre, True ATL, Bianca, Sovereign, appreciate the super chat, man. The Righteous Teacher, T Malone, Naima Buckner, what's going on? Curious Researcher, Damon, Sonny, Kenny King, Abby, Sean, Q-Lock, Cirizor, that's how you say your name. Sean, Ace, The Elements, Robert, PJ, SC Home, Derek, D-Stroke, Don Julio, God's Jewels, Amaja, Obi, shout out to everybody that's here. Beast. Like the stream, people. I just want to say shout out to everybody. What's up, Charm? Shout out to everybody that went over and watched the podcast on Anchor. I saw from the analytics, a lot of y'all went over there. I appreciate that. Salute to y'all. We did, and that was a very, very interesting podcast. I think that's the best one I've done yet. I had a person on there that was co-hosting the show with me. I may do it often. It depends on the feedback. I was not going to put that particular topic on YouTube. I did put a preview up. But shout out to everybody that went over there and listened. I appreciate that, all right? And we're going to talk about this, man, because a lot of you guys create your own issues, man. And Meek Mill is no different. You guys have got to stop impregnating women you don't want to be with, because you're putting yourself in a bad situation, because that child can be used against you because you decided that you wanted to sleep with somebody unprotected. So you create your own destruction, and you can't blame the women for that when you made that choice. All right. What's good, Darlene? But yeah, man. Oh, I posted a video today. about Ruby Rose, she's a female rapper. She's now on OnlyFans, cheating you motherfuckers out of money. I posted a video about her getting curved by this guy by the name of DDG, right? Now, if y'all watch my video, y'all saw the video too. And the video's on Twitter. Y'all can go check it out. But apparently he put up a video of her and him on Instagram doing a TikTok challenge, right? And I got these people talking about, oh, Jay, he posted a video of them together. As if that changes anything that we saw with our own two eyes. Not only that, he posted on his IG stories that he was single. But she's on video trying to claim him as her boyfriend, and he didn't say anything. And they post a TikTok video together, and now all of a sudden people like, well, they're together. You know, you might have been wrong. Wrong about what? Wrong about what? Because he posted a video that's probably old, that was in his phone. Cause he don't like. She probably was telling him to put up something to cool everything off. He's the one who said that he was single. He's the one who reacted and said he was single. So you expect us not to see that and to not react to that? So now you want to do damage control? I don't take back now one iota what I said. Y'all can go and check the video out on Twitter. You can see it in my video. Everything is in my video. You can go and check it out. Nobody lied on this guy. Nobody lied on her. She got curved by a guy that she was sleeping with that don't really take her seriously. Now, they may end up becoming a couple, but he still has, as of yet, has not claimed her. So what has changed? Nothing has changed. Absolutely nothing has changed. You know? So I just wanted to get that in, just in case anybody was watching this was wondering. I don't take back nothing I said because I wasn't wrong. Yeah, I got people tagging me on IG and people commenting in the video as if that's supposed to change anything. Lil TJ posted, I don't know, it was her or him, posted a video of them laying in bed after this dude embarrassed her. These young chicks have no morality. They will do and say anything. They will allow anything to be done to them and then act like we didn't just see what we saw. We all saw it. We all saw it. And that's going to tie into what we're going to be talking about in this stream. Okay, so make sure y'all like the stream. Let's get the likes going. Especially if y'all want me to take phone calls. All right? So, to this situation with Meek Mill. All right?
What are we calling it these days? Short-term contract or short-term entanglements?
I think we can definitely call them short-term entanglements. But this is an entanglement that's going to last for a long time because it may not always be amicable. You know, she might be bitter towards this situation, how it ended. He may think it's all good because he's strung her along for so long and she's been okay with it. But women change, man. Now, let's see. DJ though. Like the stream, people. Now, with Meek Mill, he posts this post on Twitter, right? I retweeted it. I actually commented with the tweet, which was a quote tweet, right? And I'm like, bro, you want to break up with her You know, this what, a couple months after she has your kid? Like, okay, bro. But what's the point of having relations with somebody and then you not want to be with them? Like, what's the point of that, man? You know you're not going to be with this person long term. Why would you do this? Because you're banking off, not banking, you believe that she's going to always keep the same attitude towards you. You think that everything is going to be cool, but bro, that could change. You know, women's mindsets change a lot, man. It does. You know, what's good, Jaye? Shout out to Shy. And she allowed this guy to string her along for a long time.
Hot tea from Philly right now, man. Shrugging, dark skin tone.
Yeah, Meek is with another woman right now. Would it really surprise you? He's not gonna leave a situation and be celibate and single. These guys are never single. These guys are never single. But I just don't understand the point of posting it publicly, because it seems to me from her reaction, she wasn't fond of you going public and saying this, because it's in her mind, it's gonna seem as if you broke up with her. It's gonna seem like you broke up with her, you didn't want to be with her no more, and I believe she's gonna take that personal. Now she's being very passive aggressive now, talking about Breonna Taylor, which has become a meme. Unfortunately, it's become a meme, people. Instead of posting about her private life, she wants to post about bringing justice for Breonna Taylor. But come on. Anyway, I think that Meek never really wanted a relationship with her. I think that Meek just, I wouldn't say settled, but I think he was in a space where they were messing around and something happened. This is why, again, if you are dealing with a woman that you really don't want to be with like that, you need to protect yourself, because having a kid out of wedlock with another woman, because he already has a kid already, that is not going to help you financially down the road. Let's say that financially she's not in the best place. She's going to come at you, bro. She's going to come at you for that money, man. And you guys have got to be smarter to not be having unprotected relations with these women and getting them pregnant when you don't want to be with them. You see no future in them. These guys, it's so easy for these guys to go around and get with this chick and that chick and have a kid by them, not understanding that down the road that's going to affect you. I don't care how much money you think you're making now. Those things could change. I've seen it with pro athletes. These pro athletes get used to making a certain amount of money, right? And once that money goes away, they want to get their child support or alimony decreased, because they're not making the same amount of money. They sell their house. They start to downsize. But a lot of times these guys don't think about that. They're in the now, and they don't understand the decision that you make now is going to affect you for a long time.
Now she is going to be a single mom and wants a good man to step up to the plate. He is getting ready to pay child support for 18 plus years.
Well, I will say this. He doesn't think she will. Or maybe they have a financial arrangement where he's going to be financially supporting her or her business ventures to where she never has to go after him. But that can always change. He gets with another woman. He gets serious with that woman. He wants to get engaged to that woman. She could say, you know what? I think you owe me. I think you owe me for back support. And what is he going to do then? What is he going to do then if she just decides one day, you owe me for back support? He's going to be screwed, because these courts don't care nothing about us as men. If they feel like we have money and resources, they're going to extract it from us as much as possible too. you know? And she may be somebody who financially can take care of herself. She doesn't need it for anything. That's fine. But circumstances changes. She's already been called out for counterfeiting her clothes. I don't know if that's true, but that's what people were saying. So again, circumstances changes. She's now a mother of his kid. That changes women. It does. It changes them. And we may not see it now, but down the road, he may end up paying for this decision. Now, there are people who believe, and I saw it myself, they say that he's still in love with Nicki Minaj. I saw that a lot on Twitter the other day. You know what? There still may be some feelings there, but I think he is over her. But I do think that the fact that he still comments on posts about her, and he seems a bit too invested at times with her, because there still may be some raw feelings there on how things ended. I mean, that's how it is. I just think the guy is quick to react to a lot of different things to his detriment, especially when it comes to Nicki. When it comes to Nicki, it tends to get him quick to react, you know? So, honestly, when it comes to Nicki Minaj, I think there's still something there, but I think he is over her. Like, I don't think he needs to be with her or feels like he has to be with her. But I think that if the opportunity presented itself, he probably would get back with her. But he faced some issues legally when he was with her. Not saying it was her fault, but, you know, Meek was in a different headspace then than I believe he's in now. I could be wrong, but I just feel like he's in a different headspace, you know. And, you know, Nicki, like I said, there still could be some raw feelings there. But I think all in all, I don't think he's clamoring to get back with her. No, I don't think he's clamoring to get back with her. Now, why have a kid with somebody that you don't see yourself being in a relationship with like that long term? We got to think long term when it comes to these things, man, because having a kid with somebody is no joke. It's a lot of responsibility, financially, emotionally. Just your whole lifestyle changes. It revolves around your kid. You know, no matter how many people you have helping you, it still changes. Your life changes. You brought a life into this world. Things change. The whole, everything's different, right? Now you have to ask yourself, was this on accident?
Keep it above. You know? Both Nicki and Meek miss each other.
I don't know. I don't know about from her part. I think she still has some feelings directed at him. I think he has some feelings directed at her. Do they miss each other like relationship? I don't think so. And yes, Nicki is pregnant. Nicki is expecting. Maybe he feels it should have been him. There are some guys that may feel that way. They may feel like when a woman leaves a situation and she has a kid and starts a family with another man, he may feel like that should be me that she's with, not him. You know, that could always be there. You know, but after seeing how this relationship has unfolded, you have to ask yourself, did this happen by accident? Was this an accidental pregnancy? They did not take the precautions possible? Did she pull the wool over his eyes? You know, did she tell him that she was taking contraceptives and he believed it? Some of these guys will believe anything. You know? Some of these guys will believe anything just so they can sleep with that woman and they don't have to wear protection. They'll believe anything. That's why they get caught up so much. Now, again, Meek's image is Again, he's trying to change his image from what it was. Could this have been part of the plan, to get into a relationship with her, and maybe this was something he felt like would be good for his image. A lot of these guys think about their image as well, because the way that this fell apart, and the fact that I know for sure that money is gonna come up, money is gonna come between them, because now she got him. Again, they've been cool for a long time, but there was never nothing that tied them together. Now they have something that ties them together and could be used against him. He understands this, and he gets with her anyway and have unprotected relations, and a kid is born, and now he's going to be responsible. No matter if she has her own businesses or not, he's responsible. And he's breaking up with her. And from what I've been seeing from her, she don't seem, I believe she's upset. But again, the passive aggressive nature that she is showing right now to try to hide it and mask it just shows. I think Meek has probably wanted to break up with her for quite some time.
The day Meek got out of prison, he has been desperately seeking some loving and sex without looking at long-term effects.
Well,
Jay, I am telling you, women don't like condoms.
Yeah, women like it as much as we do without it. I believe that too. It ain't just us, because again, it takes two. It does take two. It does take two. As far as Meek, Meek is Meek at the end of the day. I think that Meek has always been Meek, and I don't think that's going to change. But I think his image, he wanted his image to change. He wanted to be about, reform, and he wanted to be about changing his life. I think that's been one of the main things that he's been trying to do. He's been trying to be more conscious, more for the people. And I think that the image, I think he just wanted to present that black love. That black love, I think he wanted to present that publicly. And now we see that he wants out of that, because that's not who he is. That's not who Meek is. But shout out to everybody that's here. Yeah, Meek does get a lot of criticism. Now people were saying that this breakup was because of what Kanye West said about him and Kim. And it's very funny how he breaks up with this other woman right after this stuff is made public, right? Meek never denied it, I don't think. He put out about no capping. But he said, he said no cap. He said, I think he said shit is cap now, whatever. I don't know. I can't think of it right now. But he was talking about how basically it's all cap, right? Well, it's all cap, but you break up with your girlfriend shortly after that? Does that make a lot of sense, Meek? Does that make a lot of sense that this situation happens right after that was said by Kanye? Huh? People gonna wonder, is there truth to it? There could be truth to it. It wouldn't surprise me. I'm not, but Meek didn't do anything, right? According to Kanye, he didn't. That doesn't mean that Kim wasn't inappropriate. Maybe the girlfriend felt some type of way, and he said, you know what? It'd be better off if we just stop this charade and just separate. Which definitely, I could see definitely happening, But salute to everybody that's here. Make sure you like the stream.
Jaye, is Megan Thee Stallion missing a toe? I guess that's what you call footing the bill. Grin.
That's what you call footing the bill. Appreciate that, real night. Well, you know, speaking of Meg Thee Stallion real quick, she did an Instagram live and she got emotional and she was crying. No, she didn't cry. She just got emotional about the situation that happened. And I find it very interesting that she went straight to Instagram live instead of her trying to get herself healthy with her foot or feet. Instead of her working with her lawyers and authorities to get this situation squared off, she goes straight to Instagram live to get as much sympathy as possible. It's like, is that what we do now? We just run to Instagram live to get sympathy from people who are already sympathizing from us, for us or whatever. What's good, Annies? And I'm sitting there like, you should be trying to get justice. It's almost as if she wants us to go and attack Tory Lanez for her instead of her going and actually doing her, you know, her own justice by going to the police and getting the situation squared off. You go and you dress up. She had all jewelry on, everything dressed up. She dressed up for Instagram live. Now, if you got shot in the foot, where you gonna go? So you telling me you getting dressed up just to go live? It's like everything you do is for Instagram.
Jay, I purchased one of your shirts supporting.
Okay, and sound, thank you, bro. I appreciate it, man. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to everybody that's buying t-shirts from the Teespring store. I appreciate that, man. Okay, she's never gonna tell you who shot her, you know. And she's talking about people making jokes about her. Well, you're making a joke of it if you haven't done anything. You're making a joke of it because you haven't done anything. So how can we feel sorry and paint you as the victim if you're not seeking justice? People want justice for everybody else, but we don't want justice for Meg Thee Stallion. Why nobody hashtagging justice for Meg? Because she was involved in it. People trying to act. Listen, you don't get shot in the foot walking away. I wish people would stop saying that she was walking away because she wasn't. I wish people would stop saying that. This is what happens when you play games and you think people gonna play with you. And then when some serious things pop off, now you the victim. I see it all the time. People will make threats, talk a whole lot of shit until you step to them, and then everything is real. Or until you smack them in the face, you know, then they know, oh, shit is real. Oh, they not playing. Okay, so you just gonna get on Instagram Live and go off on people who don't see you as the victim? Like, how do you want people to sympathize with you? This ain't a situation where people around her are committing crimes. A crime was committed towards you. A crime was committed towards her. No, he didn't have to do that, Amaja. He didn't have to do that. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is you can't go off on other people for joking about it or not taking it seriously if you're not taking it seriously. That's all I'm saying. People would take it seriously if you took it seriously, but she's not taking it seriously. Because there are women who do this every day. They deal with people who do nothing but harm to them, and they protect them. So again, people would sympathize with her if she was seeking justice. Everybody wants justice for Breonna Taylor, but nobody wants justice for Meg Thee Stallion. Now I know the situations are different, but one of the situations could have been deadly. One of the situations could have been deadly. One of the situations was deadly. One of the situations could have become very deadly. You know? And we have to really look at those things. See, y'all don't want to be logical. You want to be emotional. And then you know, I'm speaking directly to the people who are upset about her situation. Why isn't she seeking justice? Why is she coming to social media for us to do the fighting for her? We can't do the fighting for you. You have to fight for yourself. Now let's get off this topic. This ain't about her. I just want to speak on that real quick. This is about Meek Mill. Let's open up the phone lines. All right. Now on the phone lines, we discussing Meek and nobody else unless I'm doing a stream about him. All right. And yeah, let's get the likes up if we can, you know. All right. Talk about this Meek Mill situation, him leaving his girlfriend. Do you think he really screwed up and there's no way out for him in this situation? Don't impregnate women you have no chance of dating. Not no chance, but you have no, you don't want to date them. You know, you don't want to be with them like that. Now, last stream I did, the lines got cut off because there was a storm that was starting up right before I went live. And then, wham, power went out, knocked off everything, cut the stream off. So if y'all was watching the other stream, the last stream I did Friday, and it cut off during the phone call, that was the storm. That was the storm. Listen, man, if y'all don't want to be with these women, don't impregnate them. But some of these guys is hard. They hard-headed. They think, oh, I'm making money. Okay. Well, there are women who are getting a lot of money in child support. So, yes, you're making money, but you're going to be paying a lot of money, too. And a lot of these, especially these rappers, they get paid per show. They get, unless they're completely independent and they're getting their own, making their money off of streaming, or they got a very good streaming deal. But other than that, they make their money by being out touring. What happens if you're not touring? What happens if you're not touring? Where's that money gonna come from? Yo, you live? What's good? Yo, what's going on? All right. Okay. You got to call back in. I couldn't hear anything. So you got to call back in. I couldn't hear anything. Listen, man, if y'all are out impregnating these women, you can't complain later, especially when you know better and you already have kids. And then you want to complain about it. Stop impregnating these women. Just as simple as that. Then you won't have this problem. What's up, DeAndre? Okay, I guess I don't have to take calls. Somebody can call in. But yes, if you don't want to be in relationships with somebody, don't have unprotected relations with them because you're gonna regret it. You're gonna be on social media talking about I hate paying child support. You know? Or make better decisions then. Stop letting these women, I ain't gonna say trickers, they not tricking y'all. Stop letting these women tell you things that you believe. Yo, you live, what's good?
Hello.
Yo, what's going on?
Hi, I just wanted to say that I think that Milano is a very pretty female, but I think that she ultimately is not necessarily what Meek Mill was looking for. I think that he has a type, and she wasn't really it. But I also think how many men did Will Milano overlook looking for this kind of rapper or this kind of gangster kind of dude like Meek Mill.
Yeah,
so this is all on Milano. I don't really feel bad for her. Yeah. And females just need to make better decisions than their men that they choose. That's what I really want to say.
Okay, all right, cool. Well, thanks for the call, man. All right?
All right, thanks.
All right. All right. Yo, what's up? Yo, what's up?
What's up, Jay?
What's going on?
Oh, man, it's beautiful Monday. What's up, Red Pill community? Oh, yeah, on this topic, man, Milano, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, she's kind of hot. That's kind of like my type of, I kind of like the sisters that look like her. And I kind of feel that sometimes there's some women that men will want to get pregnant because they'll either give them a son and they may not be as drama-filled. So maybe that's why Meek isn't really panicking when it comes to the child support. You agree?
Well, I definitely think that either she's giving him her word or she financially is doing okay for herself, so he feels comfortable in this spot where he can have a kid with her and it won't come back to bite him, so to speak.
Yeah, there are, believe it or not, despite these dysfunctional women in the world, there are some cool, down-ass chicks that were going to say, hey, I gave you a beautiful baby boy, and, you know, it's not going to be like that, whether they date different people or not. So Meek, in a way, might have won in this situation. As far as the Nicki Minaj thing, I've been following that for like 5 years, and they were a good couple together. And I do agree that I think Nicki, in a way, should have had Meek Mill's kid. I think that would have been a good business move for both of them. What do you think?
Well, I think of what?
If you think, I think that Nicki should have stayed together. That would have been a good business move, and I think.
No, I don't know. That was getting toxic. I mean, on the outside, it looks like good business, but it was getting toxic because Meek was going through his legal situation, and he was in a different space. I think mentally, the dude just felt like he could do anything when he was with Nicki, and he was getting in all types of trouble. It just wasn't the right situation.
Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot Meek back then was substance abuse, and yeah, he was a little bit off the walls. You're right. It's good to see him a little calm down now.
Yeah.
But yeah, top is pretty much really all I wanted to say on that. I think Meek's gonna be all right. He definitely have to drop some music because he's gonna have extra bills, but he's still popping, and I just think in this situation he's gonna be safe. And that's all I want to say. Thank you, Jay.
Sure. All right, Shaw. Thanks for the call, man. All right. Yeah, that relationship with Nicki was getting toxic. But on the outside, again, looking in, you would think it would be a good fit, but it was getting toxic. He was getting legal issues. She thought he was bringing her brand down. You know? But look who she with now. If you look at who she with now and Meek, I mean, who's bringing your brand down? I mean, would it be Meek or would it be the guy you with now? But, you know. The Barbs are gonna fuck with her regardless. Yo, you live. What's good?
Yo, what's up, Dad?
Nothing much, man. What's up?
Man, oh man, I see your topic and everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm on grinding right now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
and everything,
I hear that.
My company and everything, but
all right.
But you know, but speak on the Meek situation and everything. You know what I'm saying? Just you know, you gotta understand. You know, I mean, maybe he's in a position. You know what I'm saying? You know, so he can get a young one right now. Mm-hmm. But you know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of guys out here that's not in that position. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
For the simple fact that, you know, like I'm going through it right now. You know what I'm saying? My baby mom's found out I'm making more money now. So now they trying to up the child support.
Yeah, that was gonna happen, man.
Yeah, that's gonna happen and everything. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the same time, I knew the choices before, you know, the consequences right
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, at the same day, you know what I'm saying? At the same time, you know, it just goes to show you that, you know, Meek out here pumping and dumping and all like that, you know. I mean, he chose to have to be involved with this woman for the rest of her life. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? There's a choice. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, Meek don't want, his baby to make it feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you was only made for the bag. You know what I'm saying? And what kind of message, you know, that's sending to the young? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you know, I really hope Meek know what he was really doing, what he got himself into it when he did it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, if it wasn't like that, you know what I'm saying, and she ain't trying to take him to court for high ass payments on child support and all like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, he must got a blessing in disguise. He need to keep her close.
Yeah.
But if she's one of them, you know what I'm saying, like future baby moms, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, you already know how it goes down. What you think, Jay?
No, I think he's known her for a while, and maybe he thinks he knows her, and he knows that she wouldn't do that to him. Maybe she told him that she's not one of the females that would do that to him. You know.
Right. But you never know, man. These women are emotional, man, and you know they can feel like this at the moment, and you know what I'm saying. Let the right person get in their ear, they can do something different tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, if he gets with another woman and he commits to that woman, put a ring on her finger, then we gonna see how, you know, much she's willing to, you know, deal with him.
Well, we gonna see. Time will tell. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to hold your line up and not like that.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, just keep your head up, all right, Jay? You know, red pill up, you know what I'm saying? Alpha up, you know what I'm saying? Keep doing your thing, keep shining, Jay. You know what I'm saying? I got you, bro.
All right, Sonny, man. Thanks for the call, man. All right.
Hey, you all, man, you know the shit, bro.
All right, man. Shout out to Sonny with the call, man. Grinding today, working, calling in. Yo, what's going on?
What's up, Jay? Yeah.
Hey, man, what's good? What's good, man?
What's good? I was calling on the topic, man.
All right.
Man, Meek, man, he just making stupid moves like the rest of these rappers, man. They just having babies with all these Instagram. I mean, they thoughts, bro. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? They all got OnlyFans, so I'm pretty sure this chick probably got one too. So it's like, yeah, they look good, but they're already money hungry. So the game ain't the same like the 90s where, you know, you probably could have had, you know, like a Tupac could have had a girl that we saw on video, but we didn't know who she was.
Right.
Now there's too many ways for them to make money. And so once they can't get that money no more, they haven't, look at all of them. Amber Rose, Black China, look at the one that was Rick Ross, the one his fiance, Lyric Galore. Look what she did to old Q. And now she's suing the dude for $15 million. So, like, you know, these girls look good and they appear to be, you know, like they got together somewhere on their Instagrams, but really they don't have it together. You know?
Yeah, a lot of
it's no, I was about to say like you look at Lyric Galore, she's hot. Like you think like, okay, hot as you are, you get you a black lawyer, black doctor, etc. But they're not thinking long term. They just thinking about the Instagram hits and look, I don't want to work. You know, it's not a Michelle Obama situation with a Barack. You know what I'm saying? Which that's how they all should be thinking.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, it's a lot different these days. You can't keep nothing low key no more. And these women want to be known. They want everybody to know that they're the baby's mama. And yes, they will watch carefully to see where you are financially, or if you with another woman and you gonna marry her or be with her or whatnot.
Yeah. And then, you know, like they be saying in the manosphere and all these other YouTube channels, and once they hit that wall, which is probably going to be 40, 45, they're going to be trying to be a Atlanta housewife, talking about Meek and Rick Ross and everybody else under the sun, you know, because they can't get the next young rapper or NBA player or NFL player. But if they had stuck to using that youth, benefit them, they could be with that doctor, that lawyer, that future president, and it's not going to happen.
Yeah, it's all about the choices.
But that's all I had to say.
All right, cool, man. Thanks for the call, man.
All right, bro.
All right.
Adios.
Peace. Yeah, that's why you got to make the best choices possible. You know what I'm saying? I think I know the difference between TJ and DDG. That's why I have DDG in the title of that video and not little TJ. I already did a video on that. Yo, what's good?
Hey, what's good, man? It's me, Saliva.
What's good, Saliva?
Not much. Saw the topic. I mean, where have I saw this before? A dumbass rapper gets with an Instagram chick, makes her pregnant, and then this happens. How many times are we going to go through this? I mean, Lord, these rappers are dumb. I swear to God. I mean, wow. You know, there should be a law in this country where these black celebrities cannot have a child unless they're married to these women. I swear to God. It's crazy, man. It's like, I'm seeing this over and over and over. It's every single day. Like, come on, man. When does it end? You know
well, again, they've known each other for a while, so it might have been a situation where they were off and on for a long time. He felt comfortable enough to have a kid with her, because I'm telling you right now, if you have a lot that you've accumulated in your life and you already have kids, you do have to be careful of when you're getting with women that you're not committing to long term. It just seemed like a spur of the moment, or we got a date because you're pregnant now type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But you know this lady is just going to come down the road. She's going to want more money. And here we go. I mean, now the child's going to be going from home to home and stuff like that. He's going to grow up. I hope they don't become enemies, because that's going to make the situation worse for the kid. And This is what they all go through, and I mean, like, yo, man, it's like deja vu. It's like the Twilight Zone. Like, yo, do these rappers even think?
Well, I mean, think about the right now. That's why they in photos flashing money, because they're talking about the right now, what I have right now in this moment. You know.
Yeah, and they don't think about the future. They don't think about what can happen to them. Like, even some of these people that I know that worship these rappers, they be having children and stuff. They don't be thinking. They be having children, multiple children by multiple women, and don't even be thinking when the women get tired and going to take them to court for child support, and then they be crying, oh, why are they taking this much money out of my check? Well, if you wasn't a dumbass and decided then to have, because you couldn't keep your you-know-what in your pants, you wouldn't be going through this. I have no children. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If it happens, it happens. But I don't have a desire just to go out there and put my seed in every single woman and have children, because I know what's going to come. I love my money.
Right.
Hey, so, that's all I basically wanted to say. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you good.
Yeah. But that's basically all I wanted to say.
Okay. All right, so Lee, well,
all
thanks
the
for the
money
call,
all
bro.
these rappers have, and they can't
No
pay
problem,
for a
Run a
freaking
good job.
vasectomy.
Thank you, man. Thank you. All right, shout out to Obi again. Shout out to Bella Michelle, who's not here, but she PayPal'd me. I appreciate that. With the PayPal Bella Michelle mod over here. Bro, they not getting no vasectomy. A lot of these guys don't even know what that is. You don't even know what that is. They probably couldn't even tell you what a vasectomy is. They probably be like, what? But make sure y'all like the stream, man. Yes, man, make better choices, okay? When it comes to relationships, okay? Because you don't want to make decisions you're going to regret. Having a kid by a woman that you don't like or you're going to grow to despise. It's going to make the co-parenting situation worse than it could ever be. So you definitely want to make those choices so you don't have to have those regrets. Now we make bad decisions through life, but we at some point we understand that we have our financial situation at stake, what we've built at stake, and when it could be jeopardized in any way through having a kid out of wedlock, which it's bad enough raising kids when you have both parents, but when it's a separate situation and you have somebody, because listen, these women can go to court and they could literally go to court and ask for more and more money. They can ask for you to pay for this and pay for that, and you got a lot of guys who are constantly playing catch up when it comes to that. And it's not just celebrities. I mean, there are men every day that are dealing with the ramifications of having a kid with somebody they didn't want to be with. She uses that kid against them. And that's not what any man should want to have to be in a situation like that. Him and Milano just was never really a good relationship match. They weren't a good relationship match, That's why you have to put yourself around people that you believe in, that you want to create greatness within your life. You don't come around too many people like that, because so many people are the same. So many people don't really understand you. You have to be around people who understand who you are. Then you can make those choices about having a kid with somebody. But that person doesn't understand you and what you want in life, it's not going to work. If a person shows you they're selfish, they're greedy, They're all about themselves. They don't have that high amount of respect for you. That's going to be a situation you're going to live to regret. You know. So put yourself in the best situations, man. That's what I would tell you. And especially if you already have a kid, understand that you've dealt with in a co-parenting situation. Would you want to be in that situation with another woman? So you got two women that you have to balance that out with, plus you want to have your own dating life. You're going to be paying money here, you're going to be paying money there, and then you're going to be putting money into this new relationship. Would you want to continue to be in that situation? Would you want to be in a continual situation of you having to get into these situationships, as people say, entanglements? I think it's only an entanglement if a third party is involved. Okay, it can't be an entanglement unless a third party is involved. A third party definitely has to be involved. But Meek Mill deleted that tweet. I'm still trying to figure out why would he delete that tweet, but he did. He deleted that tweet. Let's go to the Twitter timeline real quick. Hold on. It's got notifications here. Let's see what Meek Mill is talking about now. And what do you know? He's talking about Breonna Taylor. Breonna Taylor has become a meme, man. It's a lot of bad bitches in the building. Amen. Tell me what just happened. Let's go back up real quick. Look at this. Say her name. Arrest the cops who murdered Breonna Taylor. Y'all got to understand, man. There's a reason that nobody has been arrested for that. Maybe they have evidence that people refuse to look at. I'm not saying that this person shouldn't be. I believe that if you unjustly take anybody's life, they should be brought before charges. But once again, with all this pressure that they're getting and the fact they haven't done anything, means they know something that we don't know or we refuse to look at. They done doxed the DA or prosecutor. They doxed him. Oh, no, it's the district attorney, I think it's the district attorney. They doxed him. One of the people involved, they doxed him, his wife and everything, and that still hasn't done anything. They try to take my confidence, and they know I'm cocky. Everything come full circle. Word to the boss above me. Yeah, man. All right. But let's see. Shout out to the people that are subscribing. Salute to y'all. Hold on a second. I'm trying to find. Yo, wow. Did he really post that? Oh man, where did he get? Oh, yo, somebody posting these weird pics of Meek, and I think Meek posts these pics, man. God damn. Y'all look up, y'all want to know what I'm talking about. Jesus Christ. One of him is like sitting at the pool showing his legs. People are clowning him for that. I mean, people just need to stop posting everything on social media. How about that? Well, I talk about it too much. But yeah, man, as long as y'all keep doing the right things, I don't think y'all will be getting into these situations so hard body. So did he lay up with Kim West? Well, I don't know if he did or not. According to Kanye, he was respectful. So I guess he said nothing happened. But the fact that he breaks up with Milano right after that could mean that maybe she thought something happened and she pressed him about it. And he said, you know what? I ain't really want to be with you like that. So let's just go ahead and stop this right now. Let's just go ahead and just end that right now. Okay? You can't be questioning who I'm with. Can't be questioning who I've been with. You know? I can't have you doing that. So he said, let's end this right now. Which is why I tell a lot of guys, man, you have to be careful who you're impregnating, man. You got to be careful of these situations you put yourself in, man. Because you can't blame everybody else when you made the choice to lay up with these apples. Especially with chicks you don't really like that. Chicks that you got in the friend zone. Meek has had this chick in the friend zone for a minute now. He let her out the friend zone while she was pregnant. And as soon as she had that kid, he said, you know what? Let me put you back in the friend zone. We on good terms. So let's be friends again. You know? Let's be friends again. No, Meek basically said that, you know, he and her decided it'll be best for them to be friends and co-parent. That's the decision that both of them made. And that was his breakup message. His breakup message, you know, I guess they both made that choice, unless he made the choice for her, which shows, you know, where she stands in that situation, that she's happy to be with him, so to speak. So as long as you guys make the best choices, you can avoid these mistakes. And these are mistakes. The child isn't, I wouldn't say it's a mistake, but the situation is a mistake. And you got to do better at the end of the day. We can do better. You know? We can do better. Absolutely, we all can do better. We can all be better. But it takes us understanding where we want to be 5 or 10 years from now. We got to think for the future. You know, we can't think of just the right now. We got to look at the future and what we want to do for the most part. You know, what we want to have. Yeah, that's what it always was. It always was a friends with benefits situation. It always was that. It always was that type of situation. Let me tell you something, ladies. If you're already friends with benefits with a guy, he's not going to make you his girlfriend, because he's never going to see you as nothing more than a friend with benefits. Even if you get pregnant by him, that's all he's going to see you as. To him, you're just going to be a friend with benefits. That's all you're going to be. That's all he's really going to see you as. That's all he's going to see you as. Now, I know that you may not like that. That may not be something that you want to hear. But when you allow these guys to put you in the friend zone for a long time and you still sleep with them with no labels on the relationship whatsoever, what do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen? He's going to have an out because he knows you want to be with him more than, he wants to be with you. And a lot of women find themselves in that situation because they're so desperate to be with a guy. They're willing to take the friend with benefit route, thinking that that's going to get them into a relationship. And it hardly ever happens. That hardly ever happens. He's going to always see you as that chick that let him smash for little to nothing, No, it didn't take much, for him to get you to give up the goods, So he has no reason to commit to you as far as a relationship is concerned. He has no reason to commit to you. And women of today just don't understand that. They see it as them choosing who they want, but they don't understand is that he has to say so because you've allowed yourself to be put in a situation where you're just going to be used. And she's not going to realize it until she, until a couple years down the road, he still ain't got no relationship with her. He with other women. And she realizes that he really don't want to be with her like that. And she may find it difficult for her to find a guy to be with her. That's the naivety of women these days. They get with these guys. They think that they have high value. They have a kid and they still think they're going to have the same options since before they got pregnant. And they really don't after that. They don't have those same options. They think they're still going to have the same options afterwards. And no, you're not. Not no relationship. Those options are going to go down the drain. Or they're going to be guys that may have saw you as relationship material. They're not going to see you as relationship material after that. They're not. And a lot of women need to understand that once you have these guys' kids, the value in the dating market that you may have thought you had, it's not going to be the same. What my point is, Kenya, is that ask these women who have kids and see if their dating life is the same. Men can have a bunch of kids, but the thing is, those kids aren't living with that man. He could be living by himself and have about 5 or 6 kids. That's the difference. But your kids are living with you. So the fact that you're going to be with them day to day, it does change things. Oh, trust me, she's going to want a relationship. Most, if not all, women want a relationship. You trying to tell me she just wants to be single forever? I hardly doubt that. I seriously doubt that. Wasn't her and Meek dating? You know? Wasn't her and Meek Mill in a relationship? Weren't they in a relationship? I don't buy that. Don't want to be. I don't buy that whatsoever. I just think women just think that they're gonna have options, even though they got 2, 3, 4, 5 kids, and they still think if they're relatively attractive, that it's not gonna matter. Yes, it is gonna matter. Yes, it is gonna matter. Especially if you have a dysfunctional relationship with them, you can't get along with them. That's gonna make it worse. But shout out to everybody that's here, man. Make sure y'all like the stream, man. Go check out this video earlier I did today of this chick, Ruby Rose, getting curved. I don't care how many TikTok videos. I don't care how many TikTok videos she does with DDG. DDG still has not claimed her. Make sure y'all subscribe to the Basic Social Politics channel as well. Make sure y'all go and do that. Go and check out my podcast channel. Some very good podcasts over there. Or you can check out the previous upload from yesterday. Was it yesterday or Saturday? It was Saturday. And but yeah, man, y'all did a really good job on the podcast views, man. The analytics, y'all did very well on that. And I appreciate that. I appreciate y'all going over there and watching it and viewing it. That was really cool that y'all were able to get over there. Most of y'all, was able to go over there. Listen, Ken, you can believe what you want to believe, but I know from what I have seen from y'all struggle as single mothers when it comes to dating. These are facts. You can act like it's not. It doesn't decrease. It does. Ask any single mother trying to date right now. They will tell you. I have no reason to lie and make up things. Ask these single mothers in the date market how difficult it is. Especially when they have multiple kids. Not just one. Not even just 2. But 3, 4. Ask them how easy they think it is. You know what I'm saying? You want to call in Law Original, you can. The line's still open. If you're going to call in, Law, go ahead. I'm telling you, man. Okay. Yo, you live? What's up? What's good? What's good, Law Original? What's good with you? Yo, what's good with you? You kind of muffled.
Oh, hold on. Let me put on speaker. I have to put my AirPods in because my text is on, but
okay.
I'm happy for this topic. This is just another example of women choosing to have kids by men that they are not that they are not married to, and this is exactly what she does. I don't feel bad for her. I have no sympathy for her. Somebody was like, "Oh, she's a baby mama, but she's a millionaire baby mama." It don't matter. It doesn't matter. All that success is just she got a child with no husband. Now, if you don't have kids or you're not trying to have kids, then you don't necessarily have to get married. But it's like you have all this success, and you would with all the success that you have, you would prefer to be a baby mama than a wife?
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand. I have no sympathy for, and this is common.
Mm-hmm.
I know people that they break up before the baby, right after the conception.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it happens a lot.
It is always a choice. Always.
Mm-hmm.
Having a child, unless you are raped, it is always a choice. And I don't feel bad for Meek neither. I don't feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Meek is not husband material. He could be. You know, any man could be. It's simply a choice. You know.
Yeah, well, he's
but
definitely
once
not
again,
looking.
he didn't feel like you were worth marrying before he knocked you up.
Right. Yeah, he definitely not looking to be in nothing serious right now, especially with her.
Yeah, so it's like, why would you? And then she's stupid. Not for nothing. Why would you keep it?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I know how some people feel about abortion. I personally don't care. Why would you even keep it? Like, that is not the way that you bring a child into the world. I don't understand why black people cannot grasp that concept. That is not the way you have a child.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the way you do it. You get a license, then you drive a car. You know what I'm saying? You learn to swim, then you get in the water. For whatever reason, when they come to have your kids, black people want to do it backwards.
Mm-hmm.
As if they don't know the statistics. Why would you want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand. And then, those are the same women who downplay marriage. Why? Because you don't get married? That was a choice that you made. Not to say that everybody's going to get married, because there's no way that every woman is going to get married. We outnumber men. But it's just like, if you're going to have kids, come on now.
Mm-hmm.
It's very low class. It's very raggedy. It's very much ghetto. It's, you know, it's upsetting me and my homegirl. The child goes keep having kids before marriage. I don't understand, bro.
And I think he only claimed a relationship with her because she was pregnant. And as soon as she has a kid, he's like, well, you know, it's time to go. You know, we gonna co-parent, but it's time for me to step away. You know.
Which is dumb because it's like, you know, you got 2 kids by 2 different dudes, by 2 different females now.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, ew. I just can't. I can't do it. I would never do it. You know, and I'm gonna go as far as say this. If you really care about your children, you're gonna want to give them the best chances possible because life is already hard, especially if you're black. You know, having children. And I'm talking about conception because I don't like the way pregnant brides look. I just feel like you done already did it wrong. Why are you even wasting your time going down the aisle? You look crazy. But, I mean, it's just like you want to give your children the best. So why don't you start off with give them the best from conception and make sure that you're already married. Start them off the right way. And you know, a lot of black children do not have an example of what a healthy relationship, especially a healthy black relationship, looks like. It's your job as a parent to give them that. Not to, I understand that all relationships are not going to work out, but it's like, damn, did y'all even try? Did you even take your time to see if this is somebody that God, because I believe in God, did you take your time to see if this is somebody that God sent for you? Is this the person that God has for you? Did you take your time and figure that out first? Or did you just decide, let me go ahead and have a baby? Now you have a baby by somebody that you were never supposed to be with, never supposed to have a child with. And now you know what I'm saying? Now another man is supposed to come along and play daddy. I cannot stand Russell Wilson. He's a simp. And I know a lot of single mothers look up to him. I just want to let you know.
Oh, yeah, they do. They will defend the fuck out of him. You will not say anything.
A lot of you hoes will never. Russell Wilson had no children when he met Ciara, as far as I know.
No, he had none.
Family. I'm going to be honest, it's very rare. You know, I really don't think that, for me, for someone who has no kids, taking the chance of marrying somebody with the child, I don't really see how it's ever worth it. Don't get me wrong, I understand people fall in love. I understand all of that. And if that's something that you choose to do, by all means. But for a person with no child, it's never really worth it. You're not winning. You're taking an L. I can't see myself working and busting my, working, saving up $30,000-$50,000 to get a house so somebody else's child can come live in my house and reap the benefits of my hard work. Nah. I'm good, bro. But that's just what I wanted to just, sprinkle.
Okay.
My little 2 cents.
All right, cool. Well, thanks for. Okay, cool. Well, thanks for the call, La. All right, appreciate it.
All right, have a good one. Bye.
All right. Well, shout out to La Rhythm calling in. Yo, what's going on, man?
In this COVID times, we are going
Hey,
to
Jay, what's
people
up,
don't have jobs. Please tell me.
This is Sonny again, man. I had to pull over, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta really stick with it is, man.
Okay.
Alright. What it really is that, man, basically,
dealing with the Meek situation, bro. You know what I'm saying? Meek is not in no relationship to get married. No position to get married right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because for the simple fact that Meek is all about status, bro. You know what I'm saying? She don't have enough status to be with me.
Right.
You know? You know what I'm saying? So, because, it's like he's a celebrity. You know what I'm saying? He's on that higher plane. You know what I'm saying? And besides, today's man want to get married? Come on now. Don't no man want to get married.
Well, he definitely didn't want to marry her. He definitely wasn't going to marry her.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Because it's a business.
Right.
Marriage is a business now. Yeah. I mean, come on now. Who want to get married and then Meek work hard. You know what I'm saying? And to build himself up and everything. And then just to get married and then have that taken away from him? Like, come on now. Like the prime example we seen of that, was Kobe Bryant, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the ups and downs of marriage. And just to see all that, I mean, come on now. Meek ain't going for that. And and she's just, the level she's on, in her mind and everything, I feel like she just wanted to be for the status quo. She just wanted, she got a clout card, she's immortalized, I got a baby by Meek, and you know what I'm saying, and that's just what it is. I'm Meek Mill baby mom. So now she's just somebody. She's just another clout chaser. They
did kind of clown him for dating her in the first place. They're like, who?
Right. Yeah. Right, who is she? He made her. She didn't make him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on now. You never even heard of her. You never even heard of her until like I never heard of her until she got with Meek. Until Meek got her knocked up. I'm like, oh, Meek got a baby mom. I'm like, who is she? And then I was like, oh, okay. Just one of them. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So nobody's gonna take her serious at all. You know what I'm saying? Unless you know what I'm saying? Unless she's very submissive to me. By him not being with her, she's not submissive to me. She's not submissive. You know what I'm saying? Because, ain't no right man in his mind gonna leave a woman that's, you know what I'm saying, that worships him. You know what I'm saying? That does everything that needs to be done. You know what I'm saying? Well, even though I look at Meek, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, in his breakup message, he made it seem like he was speaking for both of them.
Right.
And he's in his mind, he's like, man, she ain't coming after me for no money like that. That's how it seemed to me. He was in control.
But we also got to remember that this is the beginning of it, though. We don't know what'll happen like 2 years, 3 years down the line. And that's what that boils down to. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on now, like, do she be posting Meek on her page? Like, I don't know. Do she like worship that man? That's the key question. You know what I'm saying? If she worships Meek, you know what I'm saying? Yo, he got him a good woman. But if she don't worship Meek, come on, Pally. It's better. It's sad. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the time, I blame both of them. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't no saint myself. I made bad decisions. You know what I'm saying? And I pay for them and everything. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I want to see how Meek going to react to this. This is going to be a learning experience for the world because Meek is in front of the public eye.
Yeah.
Especially for black men. You know what I'm saying? Will he be another Future or?
Yeah, he has a lot of black male that I would say look up to him because not only because him being a rapper, because what he's trying to do with prison reform and all that. So I think he does see being a role model. I think he does take that seriously. So yeah, he does have people who do look up to him now for what he's doing, the changes that he's made.
Right. Because I look at him like similar to me. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people counted me out. They said I wasn't gonna be shit, baby moms and all that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you know, as soon as I start being successful and everything, you know what I'm saying? Oh, they the first ones in line. Like, oh, you know, now you wanna kiss up. But at the end of the day, when I was on my BS, you know what I'm saying? You was the main one throwing daggers. But I mean, at the end of the day, I want to see how you're gonna react to this, though. But at the same, you know, I want to see if he's gonna persevere. And you know, but as long, you know, he got to realize that, you know, he can't get emotional with these women.
No.
You know what I'm saying? The only thing he need to get emotional with is about his kids, his drops.
Absolutely.
And you know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? So he got to cut all that off, but he also got to realize that, you know, women could be emotional and they could be manipulative, and they'll use the children to get an emotional response out of you.
Yeah. Well, Sonny,
So,
I appreciate
I don't
the
know.
call, man.
We're gonna see.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get to some more.
I don't know. We're
callers,
gonna see.
All right.
Yeah, absolutely, man. You had me going. I had to pull over for this. You know what I'm saying? I started thinking, and I was like, man, I gotta pull over. I gotta get my true thoughts on this.
Yeah,
but
well, I know.
At the same time, Jay, keep. Go ahead.
No, you good? Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, you know what I'm saying, Red Pill up, Alpha up, and you know, keep supporting the Black Manosphere. You know what I'm saying, and you know, I'm out, bro.
All right, cool, man. Thanks, Sonny. Appreciate it. All right, shout out to Sonny. Yeah, Sonny be having a lot to say, man. Sonny be wanting to call in, man. Sonny be having a lot to say. All right, yo, you live? What's up?
What's up, Jay? This is John from New York.
Yeah, I can hear you, John. What's good?
I want to get my point of this topic you're doing right now.
All right.
And my point is, we shouldn't really see this coming because, you know, here's my point. Meek Mill is a rapper, right?
Mm-hmm.
He has money.
Mm-hmm.
He has fame. He's doing the prison reform. You know, he's like on his rapping his business. You know, stuff like that. So I think that we should see this coming for like the breakup now, because like if he's a rapper, you know, he does what it is. He's gonna have women coming at him at all times. Let's be honest. Like if you're a rapper, you know, you're an entertainer and all that, you're not gonna stay with one girl. I don't care if it's like that. You're not gonna stay with one girl. You're always gonna have girls from different places or whatever, always gonna follow you, always wanna speak with you, always, you know. It's never one chick in that lifestyle.
Yeah. I think a lot of women know that when they try to get with these guys. And they're okay with it as long as, I guess, he's not messing with other women he's with them, you know. But other than that, they're okay with it. Them being in these streets, so to speak, themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Well, I'm just saying, like, he's not right now. He's breaking up because he's not focused on her. He's focused on his business and his, you know, his bag, his money, you know, his rapper career. That's what he's focused on. I guess that he doesn't have no time for, you know, to be with her, you know, like be, you know, in the house, you know, stuff like that. Because I see him active, you know, when he does his, you know, prison reform and stuff like that. So I think that's what he's focused on right now.
Okay. All right, then. Well, appreciate the call, man. Thanks for calling in, all right?
Okay.
All right. All right, appreciate it. Shout out to John. Lines is open. Hey, Christy, you trying to call in? What's your area, Christy? You say you trying to call in, Christy? What's your area? Well, the lines is open now. Yo, you live? What's up?
What's up, Dad?
Nothing much, man. What's up?
No, I call it because the way I see it, like, looking at the comments, like, I think the thing is that when these high-profile people are having sexual relations, they're not thinking about the outcome. They're just thinking about the moment. And like the females, they look good and and all, but they're not taking account that the rapper might may not be famous 5 years from now. So what's gonna happen is that you having this baby with him, but then he's probably gonna be broke, and then you wasted your availability to have a husband in the future. And the rapper, he's wasting his money, and he's gonna be broke because he's having all these kids.
Right.
And that's the outcome of it. They're not thinking about the future and their prospects, and that's the thing that I think a lot of the callers are trying to get to, is that yes, she's thinking about the money, and maybe she thought it might be in a relationship, but she knows he's a rapper, so she knows he's not going to be faithful and loyal. He knows he's not going to be faithful and loyal. And the thing is that you're lowering your stock. That's the thing. You're lowering your stock in yourself. If you don't have respect for yourself, then how do you expect to be a high quality person when you never treated yourself as high quality? And I think that's what's being said. She lowered her value by messing with someone like him, and he lowered his finances by messing with someone like her.
Right, and that's what some people don't get, is that no matter how attractive you think you are, you being a single mother will affect you dating wise, and they don't understand until it happens to them.
Yes, fact. That's all I had to say. Thanks, Jack.
All right, cool, man. Thanks for the call, man. All right. All right, the lines is open. May take another call or two. Maybe one more call, maybe. Like the stream. Y'all like the stream so far? What's good, Brianna? I see you coming to chat. Emily M. Cool. Versatility. Jaquel, what's up? So we're rooting for them. It might have been some people rooting for them, Might have been some people rooting for them to, I would say, stay together. Yo, what's going on?
Hello?
Yo, what's going on, man?
Hey, bro. I'm sorry. I just tuned in. I don't know exactly what all y'all talked about, so I apologize. I just wanted to vent real quick.
Is it on the topic?
Well, it's about Nicki Minaj.
We talking about Meek Mill and his situation. That's all we talking about. That's all we talking about. All right. Let's see. There we go. What I done told y'all, man. Think I'm playing? What's going on, man?
What's up, JDBTv, man?
What's good, DT?
Man, I'm not surprised by this at all. It's just another situation of a girl trying to get wired by another rapper and basically not realizing that rapper's not going to be faithful and not going to be loyal to you because it's like he gets women like you throw themselves at him every chance they get.
Especially if you got a girlfriend.
Exactly. It's like that's not going to stop women today. Like they just want to, they just want to get it for the pleasure. They just want to fool around with this guy, hoping that he'll change because of how good they look. And I'm like, that's not gonna happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm just like, man, there's no surprise here.
Yeah, it's definitely bad decisions all around because, he may regret it, and then she may be in a situation where she has regret because she doesn't have the life she had before because now she's taking care of responsibilities by herself. Now he's co-parenting, but you're a mother now, and you're gonna bear the brunt of the situation, the relationship, and it hasn't hit her yet, but it will.
Yeah, that's the problem today. People don't think before they act.
Right.
Like, you got to know a person first. Me personally, I'm more old school. Even though I'm 26, I like to get to know somebody before I get involved.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me too. I would want to know that person. I don't want to, commit myself to somebody and they turn out to be crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't want to ride the crazy train.
Absolutely not.
Anyway, Jay, I just want to put my 2 cents in there. It's like I hope he gets his stuff. I don't feel bad for Meek, but he needs to learn from this.
Yeah. I think it might be
a
learning experience for him. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Red pill up and take care, man.
All right, DT. Red pill up to you too, man. Shout out to you. All right.
Peace.
Peace. Salute to DT. You're right, Law. And that's why you got them upset at people who bring up the fact that women that are single mothers struggle in the dating market. Just ask them. Why you think there's so many women that support abortion? Because they've had those abortions and because they knew they weren't ready to be parents. They made that choice. You got women who choose not to have kids. Even into their 30s, there are women who feel shame because they haven't had kids by the time they were in their 30s, early 30s, mid 30s, no kids. And they feel ashamed of that because every other woman around them has kids, multiple kids, and they don't have it. And they get shamed for that. Ain't that a bitch? You should be praising these women for not having kids, especially when they are not financially in the right shape or emotionally as far as relationships. They're not in the right place. And they just choose to not have them up until that particular point, And they get shamed for that. They get dissed by women around them because they did not have the discipline enough to not tell that man to skeet in them. Yo, what's up?
What's up, Jay? Shy.
What's up?
I just wanted to add a quick comment. I just want to say, I really like the Anchor podcast y'all doing. You and Selena, Afro Selena.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. That was a test run, man. That's a test run. It might be other people as well, but I was just seeing how that went. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think on a good business move, I think you found your co-host. I think a lot of people will tune in more and more. So all I did was just share it to all my social media. So keep up the good work and shout out to you and that sister.
Okay, right. Cool, man. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, I can't wait to tune in next week. Hopefully, y'all have more topics to listen to.
Yeah, if I can get one recorded and put up, I'll definitely have something this weekend. Definitely.
Yeah, I listened to it via Spotify. So me and my female coworkers, we like it. So
okay,
shout out to you, Afro Selena. All right, y'all. Peace.
All right, peace, man. Peace, man. Appreciate that. Shout out to the people that like the podcast, man. I'll definitely do as many of them as y'all watch them. I'll do as many of them. You can always send in topics, as well that you would want to hear on that. And maybe have somebody come in and co-host here there. I think co-host is cool for podcasts because we could just sit there and have a conversation on stuff. It's just fun. It's just cool. You know what I'm saying? But that's crazy, Nasara. Hopefully you were able to gain more back, Nasara. You know, sometimes when we go through a lot of bad things, we're able to gain a surplus of great things in our life. You know, if we believe, you know, we're able to gain, you know, more back in our life. You know. These are definitely different times we are in, man. We are in some very different times. You know. And all we can do is work on, you know, fixing our own lives, because we can't fix anybody else's life. You know, all we can do is make ourselves better. You know what I'm saying? But you can't be running up in these chicks raw if you ain't got no.
Tune into the Anchor podcast. Selena and Jaye raising hands, dark skin tone.
Thanks, man. Shout to Shaw. Stop running up in these heifers raw if you ain't trying to impregnate them, man. All you gonna do is hurt your pockets in the long run, because a lot of you niggas ain't rappers. A lot of you niggas ain't rappers. You know, y'all ain't got that rapper money. We have the ability to fix our situation, man.
Drake, Meek, and Future, all the same Simps, man shrugging, dark skin tone.
Said that. Well, you know, Shan, I didn't say, well, I know I wouldn't say it, but I think kids can be a good thing for people, especially if you want to continue your legacy, but you have to plan for those things. You can't have unplanned situations, you know, that's going to make the situation worse. You plan for those situations, you know, you have the finances to be able to raise them, the environment. That's the thing I'm saying, you know.
Yo, what's going on, man? West and the South Side, what's poppin'?
Nothing much, man. What's good with you?
Man, cooling. Just giving a listen to the old stream and want to throw my 15 cents in.
All right.
I think it's, I find it hilariously perplexing that there are women on this chat that find it just unfathomable. So wait, what? Y'all don't, we have less value after we push out a kid? I don't believe it. What? No. That's impossible. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. We, the men of value understand that kid's gonna take away too much of your life. I mean, you're lacking perspective from our point of view. That's a pet. You know, it's tending as a pet in a sense, as far as how much time it's going to take from you, as far as it getting in between us. You know, of course, I can have as much empathy and sympathy in the world, but I mean, objectively, that has nothing to do. But you know, that's just as far as S&B. But when it comes to me, man, he a rapper, man. He gonna be fine, man. I mean, there's a reason he even made that mistake, is because he can afford to. You know, yes, it's unfortunate. Yes, it's baby mama. Yes, it's more of a statistic now that he's been, but way more so for her. Way more so. I mean, I can only imagine Nikki's perspective. I mean, I'm sure she's just laughing her pregnant ass off. You know, when she's thinking about this stuff. Like, man, Meek has really fell off. Hoo hoo, ha ha. Right? You know, I mean, he hasn't. But of course, women are very fickle, so she can feel justified in having that inner monologue.
Well, as much as her fans have been going at him and how he's sort of responded back here and there, it's like back and forth subtly that's going on. So I mean, she probably is laughing about this and what he was trying to do, but she probably knew that Meek just wasn't ready for no commitment long term, man. She knew it'd only be a matter of time if he walk away from that situation because he wasn't into to Milano like that, you know.
And I'll give Nikki this. I'll give her credit on this point. She knew when to fold. And she knew when to hold him. She knew when to fold him. She went in and dipped out and got with somebody that was more acquiesced to what she was trying to do, regardless if it leads her in the right or wrong direction. She knew, this ain't like he ain't on my page. He ain't doing what I'm trying to be doing. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate her on that. I do. Quick sidebar, like the goddamn stream. Everybody, I don't know if you're listening. What y'all doing over there, but like the goddamn stream.
Yeah, like the stream, people. Right? Facts.
We don't have too much. Goddamn it.
Right.
Like the goddamn. I digress.
Exactly.
Nevertheless, he is the only one that. I can't even remember the bitty's name right now. That he got pregnant, but she's the only winner in this. Like she's the only one that really won anything. This as far as me even speaking about her in this moment because I had no idea who the fuck she was. The same thing goes for a lot of people in the stream right now and across the globe. Most people didn't know who the fuck she was until Meek decided to lend her some clout, which she should be very grateful. Very grateful. Yeah. The same thing goes for the other biddy that she made the video on. I don't remember her name either, but same thing goes for her. The only reason she's gonna be coming out of my mouth because, goddamn it, she fucked up and was with old dude. And she know better. And she know better, but she's not really gonna know better until way later. She's freestyling. She's playing it by ear. No sense of foresight, and as they say, looking at the forest to the trees. Right. But I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna go and dip out again. It's West from the South Side. Appreciate y'all out there. I'm out. Peace.
All right, peace, bro. Shout out to you with the call, man. All right. Alrighty. Hold on a second. Let me get this. All right. Look at Shan being petty. Says she want a Milano shirt. Listen, man. We can all agree that this wasn't anything planned, that this was just a situationship, and that he only claimed her because she got pregnant, and it's all about image, right? We can all agree with that with Meek Mill, right? We can all agree on that, right? We can all agree that this was not something that was planned. He claimed her just to not make her look bad in a situation like you just smashing random chicks and getting them pregnant. It wasn't a situation where he's gonna stick around much longer. It was to save face, not only for himself, but for her as well. All right, let's see. Let's go look up something real quick. Meek has 2 kids. He has 2 kids, I believe, in total. No, Let's see. Let's see. Let's settle it. Let's settle it just to make sure I do my research on it. I think it's 3 in all. Was it 3 in all? I think it's 3 in all. I mean, I want to do my research because you got people that would say, well, Jane, you got it wrong. Yeah, it's 3 in all. He got two older boys, and he has another one, so it's like 3 altogether. Yeah, well, do y'all think this is it for Meek? Y'all think he's not? Y'all think this is it for him with kids? Y'all know when these guys get to start and they can't stop. They get to start and they can't stop. All right. Yeah, so it's like 3 altogether for me. So you see, they have a lot more. I mean, he could. I mean, I could honestly see him maybe having 1 or 2 more, maybe about 2 more. Just knowing some of these guys. But the oldest 2 are closer in age, and he got the young one, this infant. Yeah. All right, well, that's it for me, people. That's all I got to say. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Make sure y'all follow me on social media to keep up with me in the content. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Okay? I'm on Twitter and IG probably the most. You can also email me if you want to email me. You know. So y'all go and do that. See, email. Married some mother 6 years. $6 all by him. Absolute massive reason. We homeschool our talented children. He and I come from broken home. So, is it Live Thick? You say you've been married for 16 and a half years and you have 6 kids by him. That's cool that y'all been able to keep that together, and you come from broken homes. That's even more interesting. It makes for a good story. But I appreciate that nonetheless. Alright. I appreciate that nonetheless. Okay. And shout out to everybody. Man, I'll see y'all on the next one.